أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ramadan Mubarak. In our journey of learning a fi'l, today we are learning the last kind of fi'l, the commanding fi'l, Fi'l al-Amr. Now, how do I construct a commanding verb? Let's see with some examples. So, if I have the verb taqra'u from the ayah that was recited, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. So, start off with the normal second person form, taqra'u. Next step is to make it lightest, taqra. Third step is to remove the ta. Remove the ta in the beginning, it's hard to read with just the sukoon on the first letter. So we add a connecting hamza, what's called the hamzatul wasl or the helper alif. Now how do I determine the haraka on the hamzatul wasl? Now I look at the second letter. Now if it has a sukoon, then I look at the third letter. If it is fatha, then I'll read it with kasra. So in this case it is fatha, so it will be read as iqra. Let's see another example. Now I have idhab is another verb. So I start off with the normal second person, tadhabu, and I make it lightest, tadhab, and then I remove the first ta. So just remove the first ta, and it becomes something you can't read without the helper alif. So now when you put the helper alif, you look at the second letter is sukoon, look at the third letter now. But since it is fatha, I'll read this with kasra, idhab. Similarly, let's see another word, tansurna. I'll make it the lightest. The lightest form is also tansurna. And then I remove the ta in the beginning and the helper alif over there. Now, how do I read this? Because the third letter has a dhamma, I'll read this with dhamma. Alright? So, unsurna. So, if it were fatha, I would make it kasra. But since it is dhamma, I have to make it dhamma. Now, another last example. If I had the verb tata'allamina, then I would make it lightest. Tata'allami. And then I'll remove the first ta. So only the first ta goes. And I'm left with ta'allami. Now it's possible to read this without the helper alif. So there is no need for the helper alif. Ta'allami.